What is up, people? Welcome to Film with a PH YouTube channel. I've already made two intros. I've tried to film two intros to this first video, and I messed up on both of them. The first one, my finger was just purely in the camera shot the entire time, and then the second one, I had a voice crack. So if this one goes wrong now, I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, welcome to the channel. This is just gonna be, you're just gonna see me going on ponders, basically. That's kind of what I want to, do. I want to get into some ponders, especially because I travel quite a lot. So, like currently, I'm in Ireland. I have been here for 2 days, but I've been working. So we're just gonna go on some evening ponders, so I can yap to myself, because I yap to myself anyway. So it's better if I have a camera. And yeah, so it's quite nice being in Ireland. Never been here before. It's very beautiful. I'm in somewhere called Navan. I hope I'm saying that right. Navan, maybe. Got a lovely little, look at that. Beautiful hotel room. Lovely. And yeah, the book, the hotel book, comes with a bunch of ponders. Comes with a bunch of little walks in there. So I think we're just going to try one of them, see what we can do. The hotel itself has a pretty nice little botanical garden. Is that even what that is? Or is it just trees? Maybe it's just got trees. Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying. This has already gone wrong. Yeah, we're just gonna have a little stroll about, see what goes on, and that's pretty much what this channel is gonna be. It's just gonna be going on strolls. I've got a pretty hefty stroll coming up, like in a month's time. I'm gonna, with some of my boys, some of the boys, we're gonna go on a hike through the Cairngorms in Scotland for like 12 days. So I'm just gonna vlog the entire thing and yap to a camera. We'll see how filming goes. I might just be really too awkward and not post anything. You may never see this. If you don't see this, it's probably why. But if not, yeah, welcome to Film with a PH. Let's get pondering. Let's get strolling. Let's do something. I don't know. Well, we've made it to the ponder. We've made it to the walk. I have been trying to film, but there's just people all around. Social anxiety and such. I just don't really understand how people can just whip a camera out and just chat when there's just people around. If I'm on my own, pretty nice. Anyway, got a pretty nice little scenery going on. I think the lighting's terrible. I can't really see. Hopefully it's alright. I won't really know until I watch it back. But yeah, it's actually really nice, this walk. I'm not probably going to go on a very long walk. But I'll see where I get to, see how I feel. Got to get some training in for Scotland, see how I do. My aims are to try and find a pint of Guinness. I just cannot see what the lighting's like. My aim is to find a pint of Guinness, and at some point while I'm in Ireland, get a haircut, because it's supposed to be a mullet and it just does look like an afro right now. I just realised 90% of this, you're probably just going to hear my feet crunching on the ground, so that's just going to mess that up, but sorry about that. And now I've just paid attention to it, so that's all you're going to focus on now. Yeah, it's actually quite a nice little walk, this. I mean, pretty beautiful. Just got to try and get my steps in, really. No, I don't go to the gym and I don't work out, it's pretty clear. There was actually another route that you could go, but there was just some youths sat on a bridge vaping, playing their hip hop. So yeah, I didn't fancy going that way. Thought they might, ask me if I want to hit their cherry ice Lost Mary. Not really about that. I'm absolutely sweating. It is roasting out here. It's absolutely roasting. I've gone to like a bit of a quieter spot in the walk. I'm starting to get hungry though. I'm starting to get hungry. Surprise, surprise. And also I'm just craving a pint of Guinness. Maybe it's just because I'm in Ireland, I don't know. But I really want one. So maybe we'll try and find one. I think it might just have to be a little hotel sort of thing. Going back to the main aim of this channel, of what I'm doing. I think it's just going to be going on this, having a little yap, trying to get over my performance anxiety. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, just want to start putting some stuff out there, You know, I got some mates who are like, hey, you should start, you know, vlogging, doing bits. You should start filming some stuff, uploading it. I've always worried that I don't know that if I really have the charisma or the personality for it. But you never know. This might work out, might not. But what does it matter when you got scenes like this? Ireland, eh? That's what Ireland's got for you. Oh, there's a person running. Hopefully they don't hear me yapping. Can't really do that. I've already gone quiet and they're not even near. Yeah, this is good. I'm just smile at them. Alright, well, I carried on recording when they were running past, and I count that as a win. I wasn't talking, but I count that as a win. That's the first step. There is a family coming up though, so I probably won't then, but I'll get a little quick shot of the scenery. I don't even know if you can see it. Cool. But it is majestic, just take my word for it. I would like to have some kind of interaction with, you know, with the fan base. Jokes. It's probably going to be like one person. But the way I see it is, you know, I'm not really aiming to have like, you know, high numbers in fan base. If I just got like one loyal dude that watches my videos, hairline just quickly getting shown by the wind. Yeah, nice. Yeah, if I just got like one loyal dude watching these that just wants to see me going on a bit of a stroll, then I'm quite happy. But yeah, I'd like to have some kind of interaction, you know. But I'm not going to do like a little quote of the day or nothing, because I don't know, I felt that's a bit overplayed. So instead I'm going to mix it up, put a little remix on it, you know. So I'll tell you what, we're going to do question of the day, because there's a lot of stuff I don't understand in this life. Not to get philosophical on you, but you know, there's a lot of stuff I don't really understand. You know, how does Wi-Fi work? Couldn't tell you. No, I think I do understand that. Question of the day. What can we ask? What can we ask? Where does a river start? That's terrible. I think it's the ocean. God, this isn't going well. What's the difference between surface cleaner and window cleaner? You know, what's in it that makes it different? Don't know. You know, there you go. Answer that absolutely heavy philosophical question in the comments. Also, you're pretty likely to see me filming from a bit of a low angle, because I'm not holding up here the entire time. You know, I know that's what you guys want, but you guys, I ain't got a fan base. I know that's just like how it typically is, but that's just holding my arm up for way too long, and that's just unnecessary. That's just unnecessary strength and conditioning, and I don't go to the gym, so it just seems a bit unnecessary. I'm not going to do that. I don't know, maybe I will. I haven't got a tripod. If I had a tripod I probably would, but I'm not going to do unnecessary workout for no reason. I don't really know what I'm going to go up to in Ireland. Is there anything different you can do than in the UK? Probably shouldn't say that, because I think the Irish are quite proud that they're Irish. I've just realised I think I'm completely lost, because it went from there was people constantly coming the other way, you know, to like now there's nothing. In fact, I can't even hear anything. Can't even hear anyone. So I might need to check the maps in a minute before I get just lost in the woods. Wouldn't be a great problem, but I would like to eat and have a drink at some point. Plus I'm sweating a lot, which is a good thing I put on an XL t-shirt, getting a little bit of a breeze. But it is absolutely boiling. Sun's out. I'm in the shade at the moment, but I might not survive. I sound like Bear Grylls. I sound like I'm going on some kind of horrible expedition, but I'm not. I'm just going on a little pond around Navan. I also got told to order a something frog. What was it? I don't even know. A green frog. Something frog. It's a drink. apparently. A fat frog, that's what it was called, fat frog. I just can't help but feel like it was a bit of a dig at me, you know, as a person. But I got told to get that by my parents, so might be a little, little practical joke they're pulling on me. But if not, I'll try and get it. Bartender might look at me a little bit funny, but we'll see. All right, so we're back in the room. I got back from the walk a little while ago. I was absolutely sweating. I'm really hungry. Yeah, got back, dried myself off and everything up here because I was sweating like hell. And then went down, got some scran. It was pretty nice. It was what even was it? I had like a Cajun chicken pasta, tagliatelle or something. Tagliatelle. That's just not funny. And I had a Guinness, obviously. Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't too bad. It's pretty bog standard. Kind of wish I got something else, like maybe in Navan, right in the town. But, oh well. Live and learn. But yeah, I didn't really want to record in the actual restaurant because it was just like loads of people sat around just trying to have their dinners, and I wasn't just gonna sit there and be like, "So guys, my tagliatelle." No, I wasn't gonna do that. So, yeah. And then it was just like an awkward moment at the bar because I wanted to go pay for my bill. And they were like, you gotta sit down. I'll bring it to your table. But I was sat at the table trying to get someone's attention for ages, and they just didn't. Just nobody cared. Oh, let's have a little sit down on the bed. Oh, it's not that comfy. It's quite solid. I kind of fancied having another pint of Guinness, but I decided I'm not an alcoholic. At least I didn't fancy being one today. So that's just kind of it, really. I might have some. I bought some of these the other day. I've never seen them in Aldi before. Clearly an Ireland special. We got some Tato's prawn cocktail. What do you know about Tato? So I might scran them while I watch a bit of YouTube. Just, you know, fun stuff like that. I need a shower desperately because I reek. Yeah, there was girls in the bar and I was just chatting them up. Stuff like that. No, I wasn't. I sat there awkwardly and sort of did like the white guy smile, you know. Just did that about 8 times towards him. Said thanks. That was about it. Good fun, really. That's just kind of the game we're working with around here. And also, I was meant to ask him for another bottle of water. And instead I just said, the water's really nice. So I just complimented their water instead of asking for another one. So that was great. Just little awkward interactions from me. It's just kind of little zingers that girls can expect when talking to me. You know what I mean? I'm just that charming, really. Yeah, so I think this is it for the night. I think I'll probably record again in the morning. Probably set it up, record again in the morning. See what happens. See where I'm at. Good afternoon. I didn't manage to film anything yesterday because time just got away from me. I had a busy day, and then I just had a relaxing evening. But now we are in a very fancy hotel. Yeah, you know when you go somewhere and you just feel like you don't belong. My finger's in the way of the camera. Yeah, you know when you go somewhere and you just feel like you don't belong. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. I'll give you a little room tour. Look at this bad boy, right? Whoa. Nice bathroom, shower and such. The wardrobe. Ooh, what? Got an espresso machine and such. Me again. We got a fridge in there. TV with there's like room service and everything. Bearing in mind this is all through work. This isn't just, I don't just go around spending this money, you know. Golf course and such. A walking trail. Yeah, I'm not meant to be here. That's what it feels like. But I don't really know what the plan is. I mean, I'm gonna get room service tonight because I've never had room service in my life, and I just think that'd be funny. So I'm gonna go on a little walk, try and record what I can, but like, it's a very rich place. I don't really want to be seen like being a youth, being a heathen. and just sort of ruining the vibe for people, because there's people just playing golf and everything. But if I'm in a little quiet spot, try and whip out the camera, maybe I'll do a little food review for the room service, just see what's going on, see how nice it is. I'm definitely going to go on this little walking trail, just see if I can do the whole shebang, because apparently it's 4 kilometers long, which is, it says in the book, 45 minutes to 60 minutes. So I'm going to just get that done, come back, have a shower, stick on my robe, watch some TV and get some room service, see what it looks like. I've got to try and get a pint of Guinness from here, because I'm hoping it'll be good. You'd hope that they would pride themselves on being perfect in every way. But they have like a bar, a restaurant, there's like 18 holes or 13, or I don't know, it's something teen holes to do at the golf course, but I'm not a golfing man. In fact, I find it extremely boring, so I'm not going to do that. But there is plenty of people playing golf here. I don't deserve to be here, so I don't really know how to live this lifestyle. I don't know how to feel comfortable in this space. I mean, I'm comfortable, don't get me wrong, comfortable, anybody would be, but this is something else. Yeah, I shouldn't even, just look at the, damn, can't stop looking out this window, it's majestic. So yeah, let's get cracking, see what happens. I'm gonna whack on my shoes and we'll go on a little ponder around this beautiful course. Hopefully I'm the only one bopping about. I won't be, because there's people playing golf, but on the walking trail. Now I can actually whip out a little camera. Ugh. Okay, we are on our ponder. I feel bad talking really loud, because it's just people. There's no people, but it's just really quiet. I don't know why I said there's people, but it's just really quiet. I went down to the reception. I was like, I saw a walking trail in the book or whatever in the room, and they were like, yep. They said, here's a map. So they've given me a map. Oh god, can't even show it. They've given me a map of the whole thing, which I think is down here. I think that's where I'm going. Is it right or left here? I've already got stuck at the first hurdle. I think I just keep going down. And it's like this little woodland walk so far. And then they were like, would you like a complimentary bottle of water on your walk? Yes, frankly, I would. I don't deserve to be here, but it's so peaceful. God, what's going on? What did I do? I've had some bad days, alright? And this is a little life lesson for you lot, so just maybe take it in. You have bad days, and then something will happen that makes you think, this was the reward at the end of it, And that's kind of what this is. I think I had some bad work days. I had some bad times, some bad hours. Got a little bit down on myself. And then this is the reward at the end of it. We live and learn. We keep moving. And something will happen. Might not be this. It might be better than this. Might be, maybe you get a free chocolate bar. I don't know. We're at our first spot of the trail. It's just a little golf hole, but got some swanage over there. Good heavens. I'm going to be back to, this will all be over in like a week, and I'll be back to pot noodles and whatever, things like that. This is a beautiful golf course. I don't like golf, but I can respect it, Feels like I'm in Wii Sports, you know what I mean? I used to be sick of Wii Sports golf. That was enjoyable, because you could just twang it anywhere, And then it'd be like, on the rough, or whatever, I don't know, nice shot. Just come across a little thing on the walking trail. Look at this. Little rugby and football field. Jeez. Get me on that back in my heyday. There's no stopping me. Rugby, not football. Because, Jesus, I walk like I have 2 left feet. So, I walk with a bit of a spring in my step. You might notice that in the videos. I've got like a little bit of a, whatever. Those kids back in school that would walk on their tiptoes, and their backpack would jump up and down. I don't know. That was me. I just constantly look like I'm walking with a pogo stick. Not in that way. Trust me. It's definitely not in that way. Alright. Just currently walking down this little path here. Kind of looks like that bit out of Lord of the Rings. I think it's in like the first one. Off the road! Yeah, you didn't know I could pop that one out the jar, could you? You didn't know that. That's right, I've got Lord of the Rings knowledge. Jokes, I've only seen them once. I know nothing about it. You know, I've seen all the little Watch Mojo interesting facts. But other than that, I know nothing about Lord of the Rings. So, is there a band playing? Sorry, that's literally just started happening as I press record. What is that? Dunno. Sorry if that's a bit loud. But I just was walking past that sports field. At the end of it, there was some kind of like cricket run. I don't know what you call it. I'm not into cricket. There was some kind of cricket run or something. Yeah, what is that? I have no idea what that is. I think it's a bar or something. Might have to pop down there. Yeah, so I was walking past and there was a young lad bowling. Is that what it's called? Throwing, pitching, a cricket ball. I don't know the words. Whatever. And then his dad, and as I walked past their car, the dad came up to me and he was like, "Hiya, mate." He was Aussie. I wasn't expecting that. He was like, "Hiya, mate. Lovely day for it." I don't know what it's a lovely day for, but it's a lovely day for it. You know, for anything. But he was a cool guy. And he was like, "You staying in the hotel?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Are you walking the trail?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm just, well, I think I am anyway. And he said, "Yeah." He was like, "It's lovely." He said, "Are you staying in the hotel?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh yeah, it's a lovely hotel or whatever." I was like, "Yeah." And I think he said this way. I don't know. But yeah, I was just chatting away to him, and then he said, "Oh, where are you coming from?" I said, "Oh, well, I'm actually here from work, but," I said, "I'm coming from over in the UK," which, said where I'm from and everything, and he said, "Oh yeah, no, it's lovely over there, whatever." And he said, "Oh, if you go around this corner, it goes onto the golf course. If you walk along there, there's the clubhouse. He said, stop in there for a cold one, and by then you're halfway home and sort yourself out with a cold one, I'm sure they're lovely in there. I'll sort you out with a pint." I was like, come on. Oh wow, hang on a minute. Minute? What the fuck am I saying? Hang on a minute. Sorry? Good heavens. Let's get closer to that. Yeah, the kid was rubbish at cricket, but he was only like 7, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Alright, so I just had a pint at the clubhouse. And it was really nice. It was a good pint. Really nice and cold. Lovely pint of Guinness. Definitely felt like it didn't belong, but I also just didn't really want to record in there. Just because it was so like upper class, like all the waiters and everything was wearing suits and whatever. I'm on my way back now to the hotel, but yeah, that clubhouse was mental, insane. Just sort of standing there on the balcony while I was having my pint and everything, I was just thinking like about everything in particular, just like, oh, can't actually see myself, whatever. I'm sweating a lot, so I'm probably glistening. You can probably see that. Yeah, I was just thinking a lot about everything, really. Like 3 months ago, just over 3 months ago, I was living on the Isle of Wight, which, if you know where that is, fair enough. But yeah, I was living on the Isle of Wight. I was, living with my parents and everything. It's a lovely place. Got mates down there and everything and whatever, but decided to branch out on my own and go live up north a bit. Yeah, I was sort of just working in construction, just ruining myself every day, and whatnot, and now I'm just, this is it, you know. So sort of feels like a surreal dream to me. Feels like I'm gonna pinch myself and wake up and have pissed the bed or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. I was just looking out over my kingdom. What dear? He's in a robe. Oh dear. Oh, I want to hide the nips. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I've just ordered room service as well. The walk was great. The walk was amazing. And yeah, I was just absolutely knackered. I got back, had a nice shower. Now in my robe. I've ordered the room service. I ordered the burger. We'll do a little food review when it comes. Yeah, I ordered the burger and a dessert and a pint of Guinness. I think the dessert was some kind of pavlova. I don't know. Also, the room came with a little magazine. Whoa. Philip and Sharon. I don't know. What's her name? Don't even know it. So that's how you know it's posh, when they got the royal family sat about. So the food has arrived. Just watching a little AB vlog. He came into the room. I was expecting him to just like hand me the tray or something, but no. Came into the room, popped it down, got the card reader out. Kind of crazy. He's giving me little jars of such. Pretty cool. I'm guessing the top ones are pudding, so that looks like ice cream coming out the top. So just gonna move that off to the side, and then a very wet napkin. Blimey. Okay. Let's pull that off. We're gonna food review it here, and then eat it somewhere else. Voila! That wasn't actually as big of a spectacle as I thought it was going to be. You can't actually see it, which is great. Boom! It's not as fancy as I thought it was going to look, to be honest. But hang on, we're not gonna judge it. What's happened to it? Why is it gurning? Why's my burger gurning? What's that about? Can't even push the bun back on. It's just how I'm gonna have to eat it. Fair enough. All right. Let's try this thing. Let's try it. First of all, a little Guinness. It's already settled, so. You've got a moustache? Why no? Cool. Yeah, it's alright. Try a chip. I'm not gonna Bevo style it. That's a bit outdated. Decent chips. The lettuce just isn't even in the burger. It's lettuce in it. It's alright. It's a bit of a rabbit. Anyways, eating room service while in a robe. Crazy. Alright. Let's get a bite. That's pretty good. I won't lie. Is it the best burger I've ever had in my life? No. Is it good? Yeah. Out of 10. Let's give the burger maybe like a 6, 7. It's pretty good, you know. Comes with a lot. There's a lot of chips actually. I was expecting, because it's quite a fancy place, I was expecting a small amount of chips, but no, pretty good. Yeah, so I'll give it a 7, I reckon. I'm actually not going to show you guys eating it because I'm going to have the rest while watching YouTube. But whoa, not too shabby. I'm quite happy with that. That looks pretty good. I won't lie. I'm worried everything's just going to melt though by the time I get around to it. Chief Littlefoot, how? How's it going? I am in the next hotel. I'm only doing a little video here because I didn't really record today. I did go into town, forgot to bring my camera because I literally just wanted to go into town to get some boxes and some socks. That was literally it. Oh, just to let you know, the sound you can hear is a little bit of UFC Baku Khalil versus Jamal Hill. I'm into UFC, by the way, in case anyone wanted to know, clearly. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I went to town just to find some socks and some pants, and it ended up being a little movie. It ended up being like, this really beautiful town. Ended up, doing a bit of shopping, and whatnot. And then I was like, oh, there's actually quite a lot of barbers around here. I tried like 3 barbers, and it was getting close to like 6 o'clock, so like all of them were about to close. And so I just sort of just kept pondering around them. They all said no. It was like 5:30, and then I walked past this one barber's, and it was a Turkish barber's, and it was the only one that had like availability, but everyone was coming out of there with the same, like, Sam and go, you're right, like the same look, the same haircut, the goddamn Tony Cruz haircut. Jesus, I was like, I don't think I can resort myself to that, because I don't think he'll know, what I'm after. And then I ended up finding this little cute barber shop down this little hill. Whoa. I mean, I don't know. Call the damn woman a Henry Hoover, because she doesn't blend. But, that's fine. That's whatever. I think it still looks pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, she was like, I felt like I was getting a haircut from like Consuela from Family Guy. Like, I don't know. Okay, I clean. Because she was just like, where you from? I was like, oh, from the UK, and whatever. And she's like, oh, okay, why are you in Ireland? I don't know, like, they were just like one punch in the face statement, which was quite funny. But no, she was really lovely, did a banging job, and it cost me like £15 or something, so I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I say only £15, it's still quite a lot, but whatever, I got it done. Got the haircut done, I needed it, so I don't really care. And then, I had a little ponder back through town. I was going to try and find somewhere to get like a takeaway in town, bring it back to the hotel, but ended up not really being able to find anywhere. They were all kind of like sit-down restaurants or pubs, and they looked quite nice. I thought about stopping for a pint, but I was like, do you know what, I'll just go back and have a pint. So yeah, came back to the hotel, had a really, really nice dinner. It's like a pot roast, something or other. Oh, this corner's a bit dark. So that was really nice, and then I had a pint of Guinness. And then I realised the UFC was on, because it's on earlier, because it's in Baku, where I don't even know where that is, but yeah. So yeah, just came out to my room, started watching that. I had some free bet credits on Bet365, so I thought I'd just chuck a little bet on it, which was Ignacio Bahamondes to win, just in general, and Khalil Roundtree to win, and for the fight to not go the distance. So you never know. It's a 30 quid bet. Free bet credits, and returns like 100 quid. It's not too bad if I win it, which I never seem to. So, hey, don't gamble. I feel like I should say that. Don't gamble. Don't bet. Don't do betting, because otherwise you'll end up like me, who just bets money all the time on UFC and never wins any of it, even though I watch it 24/7. I literally watch it every weekend, and I'm quite knowledgeable on the subject. Yeah, I never win any money, because something weird will always happen, Oh well, what can you do? So yeah, I probably won't record again. Hopefully I'll record tomorrow, depending on what's happening. Somebody win? No. Yeah, I probably won't record again until tomorrow evening, hopefully. Obviously, I can't really record at work or like while I'm in the van, because I have to wear like a uniform, and I don't really want to dox myself and just show everyone where I work, because it's my logo's on my shirt, so I don't really want to do that. So I just always have to keep recording after work, which does mean, I don't have a lot of time to record, whatever. But hopefully I'll record tomorrow, depending on where I am. I can do like a little hotel little thing at this place. I don't know why they keep giving me big family rooms. I mean, I'm not complaining. Hey, yeah, I'm a bit of a messy person when it comes to hotels, but what can you do? Oh well. So yeah, hopefully I'll record again. Might be a nice hotel, I don't know. We'll see. Good morning. well, not such a good morning. I wasn't going to record until later, but basically, I'm so tired. Last night, there's like 30 kids out in the hallway. They're just running around, banging on walls, just going mental out there. And I'm trying to sleep, and I've got work in the morning. So I'm kind of hoping as the night goes on that they're going to go to sleep. They just never did. But at like 12:30, I had to go down to reception and be like, literally, I can't do this. And then, yeah, one of the reception people and a security guard came up to the third floor and was like, "What?" You know what I mean? So I hate to be like a snitch or like a Karen. I don't know. But I couldn't do it. It was so annoying. I just couldn't sleep. And now I'm having to start later today because I didn't get enough sleep. So, I don't know. What is up, guys? Yeah, so I'm at the next hotel. When I got here, I was gonna, go outside, go on a walk, find a field to sit in and just yap to the camera. But then as soon as I parked up, it started absolutely pissing it down. The heavens opened. Yeah. So I don't really fancy going and sitting on wet grass and just getting a soggy bum for no reason. So instead, I decided to make a start on making a YouTube channel. I have made it, but obviously I haven't uploaded anything because I have nothing to upload. I don't feel like anyone's first YouTube video is any good. I feel like it's always shite, you know. I feel like it's never good. But some little things from the past couple of days that I've been thinking about that's been making me laugh was I was getting petrol at a station, and obviously, and I was standing in the queue, and I had to get some AdBlue for the van, and this guy comes up behind me, this Irish guy. He's like wearing like a grey stringer, and he's got no teeth. I just like to point that out. He has no teeth, and he's like, I've got the can of AdBlue in my hand, and he points at it and looks at me, and he's like, "Oh, you don't need that. You don't need that." And I was like, well, I kind of do. You know, that's kind of how my van works. I didn't say that because I'm a pussy, but no, I just was thinking it in my head. And he was like, "You don't need that." He was like, "That's like €20 here." He said, "You just go down the road, there's an Aldi, it's only €15. €15 at the Aldi. You don't need this." And I sort of said, "Oh, it's alright, because, like, you know, it's not for me, it's for the van, so, like, the company kind of pays for it, whatever." He's like, "You're a smart boy. That's a smart move, that is. Yeah, you're a smart boy. Yeah, well done." I was like, I don't feel like I'm the genius in this situation. I feel like that's quite a common thing. Clearly not to this man. I feel like he probably lives in a tree somewhere. Kind of looked like that. It looked like he'd probably just got out of a fight with a bear and then just came to the petrol station to harass people about their AdBlue cans. Now, I just want to have such a relaxing evening. I literally just want to have a shower and chill out because I'm so tired and I'm hoping to get an early night. I've got like 4 more days of work left. And then I actually get to rest. I need to find camping equipment. I'm so unprepared for the Scotland trip. I think I'm downplaying it, how unprepared I am. Like it's bad. I've never done hiking before at all, pretty much, and now I'm hiking through the Cairngorms. Gorms? What's a gorm? The Cairngorms? I always thought it was Cairngorms, like with an N. Apparently not. Apparently I'm a gorm, whatever that means. Did you know there's a pyramid? There's a pyramid in the Cairngorms. Cairngorms? Why am I saying it? The Cairngorms. There's a pyramid out there. Apparently it's to do with, like, the Queen or something. Somebody died and the Queen was like, "Yo, put a pyramid in the forest." which I think is kind of funny. I would do probably a similar thing. I don't know. I don't really know how in depth I'm gonna go with it. You know, how deep into the Bear Grylls lifestyle I'm gonna go. I would like to have a knife. You know, like a camping knife. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Like one I can just. That's a samurai. I don't even. But yeah, I'll see how, like, you know, how in touch with my Liver King I truly get, my ancestors. Which I found out recently I have Irish heritage. So my ancestors I don't think were really cavemen. They were probably just drunk. I don't really know. I shouldn't say that while I'm in Ireland. I don't know who's gonna come after me and just fuck. Good afternoon, boys. We are and ladies. What? We are at what day is it? Monday? Monday's hotel. On a little walking trail they have. It's another like golf place. It's not quite as fancy as the other golf place, but it's quite nice. They've got a walking trail. I don't know where it goes, but it should be pretty nice. Yeah. So I thought we'd go on a little ponder, maybe find a field, sit in that, and just, for the first time, have like a little nature sit down and chat. Because usually I'm walking like this. Hopefully I'll find a field, and it's not just, well, this the entire way. Because there are fields by the hotel, but I think they're golf orientated. But this is quite a peaceful path. I am starting to wear off of the sort of gimmick of, not gimmick, I shouldn't say that, that's rude. I was gonna say the gimmick of Ireland, but that's not right. I'm kind of just, you know, getting a bit homesick now, I think. You know, Ireland was great for a while. And don't get me wrong, it's still great. But like, sometimes you're just missing home. Sometimes you just want to be able to lay in your own bed again. You know, sort of that feeling you get when you're on holiday and you're like, actually I kind of feel like going home now, you know. Sometimes you get a bit sick of it, but whatever. Yo, boys, just on the little trek and just come across a little abandoned house. Now, if I was like, I don't know, Joe Weller or a ghost hunter, I would probably go in there. But yeah, I don't fancy it. And yeah, it's because I'm a pussy. I'm not doing that alone. Maybe I've had a buddy who could convince me. You know, look at that. Shit. Got like a little attachment. Maybe I'll just see what's in the little attachment. Is there like security cameras? I feel like there would be. It's a big place. I wonder what's in this fucking shed, boys. Maybe I am ballsy enough. What the fuck is that? What the? Who's that? Is that a sled? There's a lot of brambles, so I don't really want to go too mad here. A bathtub. What the fuck? Yo. Motherfucker, Santa got lost. Bruh. Someone wrote sleigh on it. Fair enough. Brother. There's nothing really in this sled. There's a Christmas tree though, or at least part of one. Kind of crazy. I almost kind of want to see, like, in the windows of that place. Yo, if we just found the new fucking reason for this channel, just go abandoned building fucking hunting. You know, definitely something that's never been done before. They've boarded up all the windows of the lower level, but the top level is open. Can't see shit, bro. There is people playing golf right behind this house, which explains all the smashed windows. Yeah, man, they don't fucking want people getting in there. I'm also not really liking this walking trail because there's so many flies, like everywhere, and little like midgies and stuff, or whatever you call them. Just wondering whether people playing golf have gone. Yeah, there's a golf field, and I was like, do I go sit in it? But then I also just don't want to get hit in the head with a golf ball. Like, I feel like that's pretty reasonable. I don't know, the chances are pretty slim, but never zero. Nah, I just know with my luck I will get hit in the head with a golf ball. We're going around the back of the building now. Oh shit. I mean, it seems like a pretty nice building. Don't really know why it's just been left. I was hoping I could get to a point where I could just find a hole and sort of just peek the GoPro through. Maybe there's some nitties living in there, man. Shit, just a little, I don't know, who can I disrespect? Birmingham? I'm just a little Birmingham smackhead, just in there. Just come over to Ireland and gone, fuck, I got nowhere to live. I'm just chilling out in one of them bad boys. There is a little gap, but I'm not tall enough to stick the GoPro through. Can I peek through that doorway? Oh, a little bit. You see? Shit. Yeah, okay. I don't know if you can see on the video, but there's some spray paint at the top of the stairs that says "Get out." Now, I'm not about to be like an American in a horror movie and attempt to go in that place when you see shit like that. You know what I mean? Logical reasoning would be it is some little ute that's just got a spray paint can and just done that just because it's funny. But the other side of my brain is going, maybe let's not do that, in case, you know, let's just stay safe here, you know. I don't fancy going in there when there's writing saying "Get out," you know. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Shit, I turn to you saying, "But I'll start running. I'll start fucking." You see me start nearly fucking competing for the goddamn world record running out of that place. You ever see Americans in horror movies going, "Oh, there was a noise in the basement. I think I'll go down there." Bitch! You ever notice that there's no horror movies really set in the UK? There's a reason. Got a little bit more thinking power, you know? There's a noise in the basement. We're fucking moving. We're out. Shit, bro, we're homeless. I ain't living in there. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I kind of wanted this to be like a sit-down chat, you know? Like a therapist's office. Office? Fuck. We did it. Don't ask me how I got up here. But look at that. On top of the world. Don't know what that is over there. Dirty fingernail and shot. I think I got up somehow down there. I'm out of breath now. My hands are dirty. So that's cool. It's fine. Do I just sit and ponder here? Yeah, it's the highest point. Yeah, man. I know I keep showing you guys it, but whatever. Everything the light touches will be yours. Is that what he says? Lion King, maybe? Or Aladdin? I don't know. I do want to do some stuff, you know. I want to travel more, go places I haven't been. I think that's the whole reason behind Scotland, you know. Get out there, get active. We might start a little weight loss journey. I'm not like obese, but like I've got some chunk, some healthy chunk to me. I know I'm unhealthy because I eat unhealthy. So I'm not dumb, like I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I just don't really want to stop eating nice food. I don't really know. I'm sure if I was like a nutritionist, I could probably like have some nice food and be healthy, but who's got time for that? The biggest issue that's in my brain right now about Scotland is I can't shit in public. You know what I mean? Am I the only one? I can't shit in public, man. I can't, like, I know it's not public because it's in like the mountains, so it's not really public, but it's like anywhere that isn't my house, or like I can shit in the Premier Inns. I can definitely do that. But it's like wherever my little base is, wherever my home base is, that's where I can go dookie. But I can't just like drop trousers in the middle of nowhere and just start pooping, man. Sorry if you're eating while watching this, apologies. But I just can't. I'm not like when someone's like, oh, really need to take a dump, so I'm gonna just run into this Mackey's real quick. I can't think of it as a fly or a bee. What is it? Oh, don't attack me. It's gone. Yeah, I don't understand people who can just do that. Oh, I'm gonna run into this JD Sports real quick and just drop pant. I don't know. You know, I can't do that. That is social anxiety. I think it comes from like school. You know, when you take a dump in school or like just sit in a cubicle, like even if sometimes you were just feeling really tired and you just wanted to sit down, piss, like some boys would come into the bathroom and you'd be like, no, and then they just start banging on the door being like, this guy's taking a shit. That was my biggest fear, man. I never took a shit in school. I couldn't do it. I was too scared. Yeah, man, maybe it's just PTSD that's holding me back, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it in the mountains. I really don't know. Hello. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Oh, it's literally the first video of the day and I just already cringe. Ugh. I'm in Dublin. Well, I'm just outside of Dublin. And I was actually here yesterday as well as today. I go home tomorrow. Yesterday, I'm at this hotel that's near Dublin Airport, so it's not quite in Dublin. And I was like, it's fine, I'll go into Dublin yesterday, right? So I thought I'll go into Dublin, I'll film. But then I looked on Uber, and to get an Uber into Dublin was like, it said like between 17 and 20 pound. And I was like, I'm not paying 20 quid there and back, bearing in mind, to go into Dublin when I have a van. So I was like, I'm just gonna drive in, not drink, things will be cool. Tried to drive in, and instead, there was so much traffic. Apple Maps was taking me the wrong way. Like, I was just basically going in circles at one point for what felt like eternity. I was absolutely sweating. I couldn't get to this car park I'd originally set Apple Maps to. The whole of Dublin was so busy. There was cars honking at me because I had no idea where I was going. Things just got really stressful. It was getting late as is. Like, it took 40 minutes just to get into Dublin. And I was like, oh my God, I wish I'd paid that 20 quid. Like, it just, because the stress alone was worth about 50 quid. So, yeah, unless a taxi was 50 quid, I wouldn't even attempt it again. So I think today I'm gonna try it again, and this time I'm just gonna go in by taxi, let them deal with the stress of Dublin. And the thing is, they've driven around it so many times, so they know where they're going. I had no idea. Busy day?
It's okay, yeah. How are you, yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
Going out for tonight?
Yeah, well, I don't know, just gonna go around the town. I'm not from Ireland, so I don't really know where's the best place to go. Any recommendations?
Depends what you're looking for. I would say like stay away from Temple Bar, it's too expensive.
Really?
It's too hot, yeah.
It's a bit of a tourist trap.
It is all tourist, yeah.
Yeah.
Looking up for another, waiting on to your. And when you get the chance
was just in the Temple Bar. It's pretty cool. Definitely a tourist trap. A million %. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice in there, but it's just, yeah. I had a pint,
Like, oh my god, I can't believe
and it was 10 euros for a pint of Guinness. The music was cool, really cool, but yeah, I'm not paying another 10 euros for a pint. So instead, walking down this lovely avenue. I did just get handed a flyer for a comedy night not far from there, and the guy was pretty cool. He was like, mustaches are allowed, so hey, might be in. Maybe I'll just go up, start cracking some jokes. I don't feel right looking at it. It just feels wrong. I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, I'm not gonna stand there any longer. Yeah, that didn't feel right. Everyone's just kind of stood there taking pictures of a woman's tits. And I'm a feminist. Period cramps. That's what I'm saying. Good evening. I don't know what time it is. It's 11:30. Should have been asleep a long time ago. I've had 4 beers. I've had 4 Guinness pints. I don't know. I couldn't film in the comedy club. They had signs saying please don't film, so fair enough. I can't really blame them for that. Long night. The comedy night was great. It was really good. But yeah, was just couldn't really do much. Couldn't really film anything. So I'm sorry if the Dublin side of it has been a bit boring. Went to the Temple Bar. That was cool. Then went to the lady with the boobs. Pretty cool. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Sorry if it's been a bit boring. It's only my first video. Let it get to Scotland. Let it get a few videos in. I'll be a bit more natural. Things will be good. But this is my first video, so cut me some slack. I just hope you've stuck it all this way through. And if you have, leave a damn animal in the comments. Leave an animal. Or maybe you can't because you're on PC. I don't know. Leave a damn. What the hell is that? Leave whatever you like. Leave me a question. That's a good one. Leave me a question in the comments, and I'll try and answer one of them. Maybe we'll do like a little Q&A while we're on a ponder or something. But yeah, I hope you guys have really enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and yeah, let's have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next video if I don't catch you again tomorrow.